tell me hi, where you're from. Hi, Sarah. How you doing today? I'm gonna wait a few minutes, Sarah, see if anybody else comes in. It's a beautiful Sunday here. It's cold, but it's sunny out, so the sun always makes you feel good, I think. What have you been working on, Sarah? You been making any wreaths? Thank you. Yeah, I didn't give much notice that I was going live, and I didn't today either. I posted it maybe an hour ago. I'm working on a rag wreath, and I just wanted to show you guys that what I do behind the scenes, and if it doesn't come out like I think it should come out, but just to show you that to be human is to err and sometimes not like your stuff. So, you know, we'll just see. I just want to get you guys' opinion on what you think of it, and maybe you guys could think of something different, or how to make it better. So, we'll see. All right. So, I've been on 3 minutes. Let's give it one more minute. There's, thank you, Sarah. I try to explain myself, you know, because I am not a book smart person. I'm a hands-on learner. So, that's what you do. But before I made any wreaths, I watched so many videos to learn how to do them. And bows, I couldn't make bows to save my soul. I mean, I literally a few years ago would pay people to make my bows. That I just could not get it. And then I just start watching videos, and it just came to me. So, you know, hi, Lynn. Yeah, visual, exactly. I like it better if somebody's right beside me with me, but I want to show you what I started. And if you watched any of my last couple of videos, I told you guys I was making a rag wreath out of Dollar Tree scarves, okay? And this was the scarf color that I chose, okay? I just thought it was just so pretty. So I got a Dollar Tree wreath form. And what I did, and now this isn't done, guys, okay? But I am not liking it so far, okay? I'm not. So what you do is you just want to cut strips like an inch and a half wide, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. So you just lay it down, cut your strips. And then you cut those strips in half, okay? So then you're going to pick up your wreath, okay? I hope you guys can see this, okay? And all you're going to do is tie a knot, okay? You're just going to knot it. And I think the colors are just so cheerful, but I'm just not happy with this wreath, okay? And then you just make a knot and tie it. Now, up here, okay, you can't have the short pieces, okay, because it doesn't look right. So here is where I have a full length piece, okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And so I'm just going to go in between up here somewhere, okay. Let's pull that apart. And I'm just going to, all you're doing is tying a simple knot. It's all it is, okay? Because you want this to hang down and cover. I mean, I'm going all over the rungs. I didn't finish the second part of the rung because the longer pieces are hanging. And I will finish what I've done, and I think as far as it's going to go is on my wall. And maybe in my bedroom. I'm going to hide it. I don't know. What did you guys think of it? I mean, I like to try different things. I really, really do. And sometimes I get so frustrated. I really do. And, you know, this takes a while to do. This probably is 5 scarves. So if you want to make this, thank you, Lynn. If you want to make this, then I would suggest that you buy 5 scarves, okay? So you're going to go all around the outside. You're going to go in the second rung, and you're going to go in the third rung. But when you get up here, that's when you want the longer pieces. So the rest of this, you're going to cut your strips and then cut those strips in half. Oh, you've seen them before, Lynn? I never seen one before. Oh, I'm sure theirs looks better than mine. Mine looks sick. But I am going to finish it. It's not done up in here. Okay, so these will be hanging down the middle. But I don't know. I just think it's cute. I mean, it looks like a heart. But I don't know. So I just wanted to tell you guys, yeah, I do trial and error things, and I don't always like it. And I'll do things with my other wreaths. And if I don't like them, I tear them apart or, try to adjust them. But, okay, so do you guys have any questions? Was that you, Sarah, that you have questions on the ruffle technique? Because I will get some mesh out and I will do and show you again how to do those ruffles. Once you get the hang of it, it's really, really easy. It really is. I think the ruffle technique is probably the easiest technique there is to do. That was you, Sarah. Okay, so let me get a piece of mesh, and I am going, excuse me, guys. You know what? Look, I've got a piece right here. Cool. I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so Sarah, this is probably cut in 15. Oh, no, I cut these in 18 inches, okay? So all you're going to do, and I know if I turn my camera down, my phone's going to fall. You watch. Okay. All right, Sarah. Get this. Okay, the curly side, just lay it flat down. Okay, flat. Can you see me, Sarah? I don't think you can. Okay. So all you're going to do is put your 2 thumbs right in the center of this mesh. And just start pinching it up the middle, okay? And, yeah, sometimes they'll get wonky. Sometimes they get wonky on me too, okay? Like this isn't probably one of my better ones, okay? But, I just usually just lay them down and I just fly through them. And, but once they're in the wreath, okay, they're inside the wreath, and if you're layering or, you're making 30-inch ruffles, 18. Now, you could practice on the 6-inch Dollar Tree mesh, Sarah, and, cut them in 10-inch strips and just, practice with that and make bundles. Yeah, I do too, Lynn. I love the bundles. Now yours says Lynn's Christmas decorations. What is that, Lynn? Do you sell decorations? Yeah, Sarah, it's just practice, practice, practice. You know, and I'm telling you, you'll do it, and it'll just come to you. It'll just be there. Lynn, do you sell Christmas decorations, or do you have a store? Oh, you do some? Okay. Okay. So do you have a YouTube channel? Because if any of you out there have a YouTube channel and I don't know that you have a channel, just tell me. I would love to come and check out your channel. And so two, is there any questions you guys want to ask me? This is I used to make just for family. That's how I started, Lynn. I was just doing it for family. Yeah. And I had a real hectic season from October until the end of December. I was so stressed out. And I made the snowman trees. And yeah, you will. You will. I got a little burned out after the holidays. And so I didn't do a video here for about 3 weeks. But, you just need to take the time off. I mean, it's just like a job. Sometimes you just need to step away for a little bit. And so, I'm back into it now, but I am going to make one more Valentine's wreath. I showed you guys. I'm going to be using this. So I haven't decided if I'm doing the poof or the ruffles with this, but this is going to be super cute. And I'll probably do that on Thursday. I'm not going to do it live. I'm probably just going to do a video and record and, upload it. So, but any questions? Do you guys want to know anything about me? Do you want to know anything? Any wreathing questions? Anything you'd like to see me make? I'm here to help. I love to help as much as I can. And I go to other channels and I do support other channels because there's so much talent out there. There's so much talent. You might just pick up one little thing from somebody. You sold some at work. You're gonna retire. Oh, okay, Lynn. Okay, yeah. See, I've been retired because of my illness. This one, Sarah, I got this one at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so now their Valentine stuff is 40% off. So this was $6.35 out the door. But I did go back to my Hobby Lobby to get another one, and they didn't have any more. So I don't know. I'm hoping that they're going to get more in. Oh, you have a pictures on your Facebook page? Okay. How do I find you on Facebook? I do. I really enjoy. I like to support other channels. You know, and because I'm not here. Yes, guys, I want to get to my 1,000 subscribers because yes, I do want to be monetized, but it's not so I can make a lot of money. It's more for me is if I get enough to buy supplies because when you start doing a video every week, every week, every week for your YouTube channel, it gets expensive. So if I can just if I make $100 a month, it's at least something going towards my supplies. And I love doing this. I love my channel. I love to communicate with people. I love to help people. And I love to chat. As you can tell, I'm a chatter. I'm a chatter. And I come from a family of five, and I was the only girl out of four brothers. Oh, yeah, Sarah, that's a good idea. Yes. And that's what I was thinking about that pink wreath I made the other day and showed you guys. I think it'll be cute in a little girl's room. So, yeah, as I was saying, I'm the only girl out of, well, I have three older brothers. My oldest brother is 13 years older than me. Lynn's Wreaths and Crafts. Okay, I will find you. Um, and I have a younger brother. So, um, we're our parents, or my grandparents, both sets of grandparents came from Italy. And so, yeah, I'm Italian. I do love to cook Italian food. However, my husband doesn't like garlic. I'm like, why would you marry an Italian? Oh, look, my page Lynn shared. Lynn's Recent Crafts. Okay, I got you, Lynn. And, but I still make myself meals with garlic. You come from a family of six. Cool. I wish I had a sister. I love my brothers. I do dearly. But there's a lot of things you don't want to tell your brother. And my parents are gone. And my mom died in 2000, and my father died in 2002. I know that, right, Sarah? I ask him that all the time. But you know where he gets me? I don't like oregano. I really don't like the taste of oregano, and so he'll throw that back at me. Well, you're Italian and you don't like oregano, so. But so it's been 18 years, 19. It'll be 19 years since I lost my mom, and 17 for my father. And my brothers, I have two brothers in Pennsylvania. I'm in Michigan. And then I have a brother in New Jersey, and I have a brother in Ohio. And it's just, I, people say that it gets easier with time. And I can honestly tell you guys, there's not a day that I don't think of my mom and dad, or that I don't cry for my parents, especially my dad. I was daddy's little girl. I mean, he was so protective of me, and he just, I had good parents, and they were married 60 years when my mother died. And yeah, Lynn, I wish I had a sister. But they were married 60 years, and my mom died from heart disease, and my father died of Alzheimer's disease. And that disease is so ugly, you guys. My dad had it for 12 years, and there's just so many stages of it that they go through. It's just so heartbreaking. And we kept him home as long as we possibly could keep him home, before we had to put him in a home. And that day was so hard for me because we put him in a home which was close to their house, okay? And I had to go to New Jersey. I was baptizing my brother's daughter. And on the way back, I get back to Pennsylvania, and I decide I'm going to go visit my dad before I go home. And I hear somebody yelling and yelling. Okay, have a great day, Lynn. And I hear somebody yelling at my father. And I just ripped back there and I says, what do you think you're doing? And she says, well, who are you? I go, I'm his daughter. I'm like, why are you yelling at him? And she says, he needs to be in a locked facility. He's trying to run away. And I said, he's been with my mother for 58 years. Yeah, this is the first time he's been away from home. So we took him out of that home, and we found another one. But I went almost every day, and it was about a 45-minute drive. But I just miss my father. I miss my mother. So all I can say today is, if you have a mother and father that you're lucky enough, cherish them, because you think they're never going to die, and one day they're gone and you can't get them back. And yeah, I have good memories, but it's not the same. There's so many times I want to pick up the phone and call my mom, I'm 61 years old, guys, and I still cry for my parents. So, um, you know, it's just hard. And then my two sons, Justin and Jason, my oldest will be 37, I believe. Oh, and my baby is 35. And my oldest son has two girls and a boy, and my youngest has two boys. And that's the other thing that upsets me is because they're in Pennsylvania, I'm in Michigan. We're not that far apart, 350 miles. But it's my health, so I can't always just get in a car and travel. And usually when I do go, I pick my brother up in Ohio, and then he'll drive the rest of the way to Pennsylvania. So I miss my kids every day. And so, being on YouTube and doing Wreath, like I said, is good mental therapy for me because it kind of helps take your mind off of what's bothering you for a second. So yeah, I don't mean to ramble on, but I just truly miss my family. I miss all my brothers. I haven't seen my youngest brother since my father died, and that is just, life is so short not to be able to be together. Your parents are your central. When they're alive, everybody goes home, and you're with everybody. But once they go, it's a little different. And my oldest brother is going to be 75 in May. And I am throwing some kind of huge party for him because I did one on his 70th, and I will on his 75th. And I do love my brothers, but I wish I had a sister so bad. So anybody out there want to adopt me as their sister, I would love it. So yeah, and here is just me and my husband. And he has four boys, and all our kids are on our own. He has no grandchildren of his, from his siblings. And so there's just me with my five, and then we have three dogs, and my Maltese, and I have two Yorkies, and then I lost my mama, a couple months ago. So, but no more dogs. This is it for me. And so that's it. And so if you guys, I want to hit this 500 subscribers. I am dying to give away this Hobby Lobby gift card. If you don't want Hobby Lobby and you'd rather have a different one, I'm going to let you choose. But if you share this video, I am going to put, and you tell me that you shared it and you liked it, your name's going to go in twice for the drawing. So that's how I'm going to do that. So, we're not that far away. And so that's it. That's about all I can tell you. Excuse me, about me. I'm not going to go into my illnesses because we'd be here for a month. So I'm just not going there. But anything else? Does anybody have any other questions you want to ask me? Who likes this rag wreath? Seriously. If anybody new just hopped on, this is the rag wreath that I'm making from the Dollar Tree scarves. Okay. So you can make this wreath for like $7. This one is not done, but it's cute in a way. It's kind of cute. But that's what it is. It's a rag wreath, but I won't be selling it. I'll give it away. If somebody wants it, I'll give it away. But that's it. So I appreciate you guys that have come in. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me today. And if you guys don't have any other questions, I'll go ahead and let you go. And I will see you guys probably Thursday with the next video. So I'm probably just going to record it, like I said. And we'll make something really pretty with that one. And that'll be the last Valentine's. And then I'm going to go into spring. I'm not much on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, you know what? I did buy a couple things at the Dollar Tree. Let me show you. It's not much. Actually, I had some of this yesterday. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Um, they have a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff out now. So I picked this up. You know, I might end up, just making one wreath for St. Patty's Day. Um, and then I bought this. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to take this off here. I'm just going to take this off. Okay, sure. But I'm going to take this off. And I think I'm just going to go over this with some mesh. And I think that would look cute too. You know, just go over that with, ruffles. So there's another idea out there, guys. Cheap and easy. And then I'm probably just going to use the Dollar Tree mesh on it. So even if you can't find none in your store, which our store never has it, and any of the other ones, I go to like 4 other ones, they don't ever have it. I think when they put it out, people go in and buy the case. And, so I guess you're going to have to order it online. Or when Hobby Lobby has their 50% off. Now, they had 50% off last week. Yeah, Sarah, this would be good for you to practice on. Absolutely. Get yourself one of these hearts. So not this week will the mesh be on sale, but next week. So you can buy the 6-inch there, okay? Or if you have a, 40% off coupon always. Michael's 50% off. They very seldom, Michael's, ever puts their mesh half off. Once in a great while. I just bought a couple dishcloths. Oh, and my Hawaiian fruit punch. I drink water and I have to have that in there. It took me a long time to get away from drinking pop. Okay, you guys are going to laugh at me because I'm going to say soda, okay? So I drink water now. And I picked up another package of these heart wreaths. And you know what, guys? These roses are really, really pretty. Wait till I show you these. This comes in a bundle of 3, okay? So it's really, really cute. I mean, they're really nice roses. They don't look cheap. They look kind of expensive. So wait till I get it out of the wrapper. Sorry about this crinkling. Look, guys, look at these. These are actually, there's a plastic thingy on them. Okay. These actually look real. I mean, they are really good quality from the Dollar Tree. So you get 3 in a bundle. And so I picked up 3 bundles of them. So I thought that, these were really pretty. So I do have I'm going to make a spring wreath pretty soon with, and I think that's it. Oh, and I got 1 bush of the white roses. So that's pretty much all I saw at Dollar Tree. Like I said, our store never puts anything out. They're loaded now with St. Patrick's Day stuff. But like I said, those wreaths and Valentines are really not big sellers. I do have an Etsy store. Unfortunately, I haven't updated it in months and months and months. And so I need to get cracking back on working on my Etsy store because I got spoiled with my little store, my little shop that my girlfriend owns. I sold a lot of wreaths there over the holidays, but she's closed now, so she's only open Friday and Saturdays through the winter. So I'm going to take these Valentine's wreaths down there and hopefully they'll sell. They probably will. But I haven't gotten any orders for them. I have gotten an order for a Michigan State Christmas tree. Yes. So I'm going to have to get the stuff to do that. Hi, Veronica from Canada. Nice to see you again. How are you, hon? So the only thing is the Michigan State, I searched for ribbon on Amazon, on Etsy. I can't find any wired ribbon. They have the Michigan State, but it's not wired. I don't like working with ribbon that has no wire in it. First of all, when you go to make a bow, you really can't shape it like you want, and it doesn't hold its shape. That's my opinion. Maybe you guys are okay with non-wired ribbon. Not me. I never buy it. Um, I mean, the little ones from the Dollar Tree are not wired. I'll buy those to stick in the wreath or, whatever. But that's it. I mean, just nothing. I mean, nothing. I mean, I watch Jody's craft room. You guys, any of you guys ever watched her, Jody's craft room? She makes some cute things from Dollar Tree stuff. I mean, she is just incredible. She'll buy the candlesticks and she'll make stuff out of them, and she's amazing what she makes with her Dollar Tree stuff. So I like watching her too. So, but lately I've been watching a lot of recipes for the Instant Pot. I told you guys I got one for Christmas. I am going to do a video and I'm going to show you guys how this Instant Pot works. Okay, it's really amazing. It's really, really good. Tonight I'm doing chicken wings, hot wings in them. I've never done that before. So I'm going to have those tonight and see how those come out. But I really enjoy it. And I don't know if I get around to it today. I might make some homemade Italian bread. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I'm not shopping. I'm shopped out. So I'm staying home today. And I don't think I'm crafting. I'm going to finish this though. I am going to finish this little raggy wreath. Yeah, so, oh yeah, Italian bread. Yes, I love it. I make my own sauce, my own sauce, and I'll make enough that, for like 5 or 6 times, and I container it and put it in the freezer. I made raviolis. Oh God, guys, those are so good. So we just finished those last week. My last batch of raviolis. So, I love doing it. Homemade spaghetti, soups. I love making soup. I like lentil soup, wedding soup, Italian wedding soup. There's so much, And I can just sit here and talk about food, and I need to lose 23 pounds, right? Oh, yeah. Raviolis are good. Yes, ma'am. So I'm hoping this month to join Weight Watchers. Now, usually in January, they'll put out, free sign up, to join. And I haven't seen that yet this year. But, Weight Watchers is probably, if any of you guys are thinking about losing any weight or whatever, for me, it's the structure. It's the going in once a week and getting weighed in. That's, to me, helps me stay on the diet. Now, my sister-in-law, she went on it last January and she's probably down 85 pounds. So there's a lot of free foods though. So like all your vegetables are free. Oh my God, Sarah. Yes. Oh my God. My brother was there in May. He was in Rome and got to see, it's beautiful. And I still have family there. Yeah, yes. I still have a lot of family in Italy. And but my thing is I don't like airplanes. I mean, if it's just flying for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I'm good with it because Detroit used to have a flight into Latrobe, Pennsylvania, okay, which was a small airport. You got off and you're on the tarmac walking into the airport. It was just a small, not real busy airport. But they stopped doing the flights. So I used to get a round trip flight for like $120. Okay, so there's your gas money driving. So my son would pick me up there and we'd be at his house in 10 minutes. I miss that day. It used to be US Air that did that. So now there's no flights from Detroit to Latrobe, but there are flights to Pittsburgh, which is probably a good 45, 50 minutes away. So I'm hoping they bring those flights back. But I. So my husband is retired from the Air Force, okay, and um, he's been retired 4 years now. Yeah, he retired when he was 57. Yeah. Okay, whatever. But um, we can fly now that he's 60. When he turned 60 last year, he's 61 now. We can go anywhere in the United States and fly on the military jets for free. Anywhere, anywhere. And being that we're in a military family, we belong to the military vacation club. So I could probably go to Italy and get a high class, hotel or whatever for like $400 for the week. The only thing with flying with the military planes is when they go, you go, but you stay as long as they're staying. So if they're going to be there 3 weeks, guess what? You're staying there 3 weeks. They had some open seats to Hawaii a couple weeks ago. They were going for 4 days. We could have hopped on that. I just have no desire to go to Hawaii, none whatsoever. But I would feel safe. I guess my point is I would feel safe flying on the military jet more than I would in a commercial airliner. So there are places we can go. We can do anything. I'm hoping to at least go to the Bahamas. I've never been to the Bahamas, so I kind of want to go there. The problem is when you have 3 dogs, I won't kennel my dogs. I don't trust just anybody to watch my dogs. They're just precious to me. And so that's the problem. My husband's like, we're retired. We can't travel because we have dogs. Yeah, I get it. But you know what? They're my babies. And I will never part with my babies. Never, ever, ever. Not unless, they're taken from me for some reason. Yes, Veronica, you can be my daughter. I only have sons, so I don't have a daughter. But yeah, so I want to go. So, and I miss it because when I grew up, everybody around us was Italian, of course, and everybody talked Italian. And I so miss that, listening to the Italian. In fact, when my parents didn't want us kids to know something, they always, talked Italian. Well, guess what? After years and years and years of hearing it, we finally knew what they were saying. So, it's just crazy. But there's not a lot of Italians where I am. And stuff. But we do have some Italian stores here, which we have Nino Slavaggio's, which I love going in there, And, because I like bruschetta, prosciutto, capicolas. Oh my God, I love all that stuff. And, but yeah, so I miss it. I really do. And my mom was a good cook. My grandma was a really good cook. Oh my God, my grandma. She came here, she was 15, and she didn't know how to speak English, okay? And my grandfather, when he came here, of course they came through Ellis Island, and they became, citizens, but my grandfather was told he had 1 month to get a job. You don't have a job in a month, you're going back. And my grandfather got a job in the coal mines. And then my grandma came, and she was so cute. Her recipe book, if it was a cup of something, she would draw a cup. If it was certain fruit, she would draw the fruit. I mean, she spoke so broken. You really had to listen to her good, but I miss it. Especially if she'd yell at you. We'd play a card game, okay, and we'd play 75 cents. It was called Scat or 31, whatever. And I say, Grandma, how many quarters you got left? And she'd go, tend to your own business. So, she's just so cute. And we had a grocery store. It was called Foodland. And she said to my dad, she says, "Hey, Gene, are you going to take me to the foot of the land?" And my dad says, "Why, Mom, you want to buy a pair of shoes?" And she got mad. "Oh, you're making fun of the mother." Oh, so, oh, those were such good times. Those are all good memories. And I really enjoyed that. And so, enough about me. You guys probably heard more than you wanted to hear. I appreciate you guys all sticking around. I appreciate it so much. So just let me know in this video that you shared this video. Your name's going to go in twice. So I'm already going to start writing your names down and getting them in the hat. So it's going to go in twice. And if you don't want the Hobby Lobby gift card, yes, Mary, I love memories. I do. But you know what, Mary? I would give anything to spend 5 minutes with my beloved parents. Anything. That's how much I miss them. And when I see kids today that are so disrespectful to their parents, or they don't talk to their mother, or they don't talk to their father, it breaks my heart. I mean, it does. And people just, they say the world has changed. You know what's changed is I don't know. I mean, when we were growing up, we were afraid of our parents, okay? When they said something, you listened, okay? If you didn't, you were getting the belt, okay? Now, I never got hit. I never got the belt. My brothers did. My dad would warn them, knock it off. Second time, I'm coming up the next time. Third time, they didn't knock it off. Yep, he went up there and they got their butts cracked with the belt. And we all turned out good because we were disciplined, we were structured, we came from nurturing, loving parents, strict parents, okay? And, but today the kids, like, my 2 boys, do they call me all the time? No, I hardly hear from them. You know what? They'll send a text. "Hi, Mom." A text? Really? You don't call and talk to your mother? I talk to my mother every day. That goes without saying. And, yes, and I feel bad for your daughter having to, Argentina. I'm sorry, Veronica. Yeah, being a teacher today is hard. But you know what happened? When the law stepped in and said, you are not allowed to hit your children. Okay, look, there's abuse and there's discipline. Okay, so did you stop the child abusers from abusing their kids? No, you didn't. Did you stop good parents from correcting their kids? Yes, you did. Because as soon as you touched them, they were calling the cops and you were going to jail. I know a lady that her daughter was 15 years old, snuck out the door, out her window at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to a boy's house. Her mother got her, brought her home, and her mother hit her, okay? Her mother, let loose on her. And I probably would have done the same thing. And the daughter called the cops, and guess who went to jail? The mother. The mother, yes. So, yeah, I hear you. So, and cops won't look at you today if you have some bad kids. Okay, well, you know what? You stopped us from disciplining our kids. And, people don't care anymore. It's just, it seems like anything goes. I'm still from the old school. I'm still old-fashioned in my beliefs. The world can change. It doesn't mean that I have to change with it. I'm not, because I just stick to my values. I love God. I believe in God. I pray to God. Am I a religious freak? No. Do I go to church every Sunday? No. But I do have my faith, and I do have my morals, and I know right from wrong. And today, I'm just sorry. Anything goes. Anything goes. No. I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't like to judge anybody, and you really shouldn't judge anybody unless you live in their shoes. And You know, everybody's life is different. But yes, right, Mary, exactly. And you're right, Veronica, respect is everything. And, you know, I think my boys are respectful. If they weren't, um, I've never heard anything that they've ever been disrespectful. Have they been mouthy with me a few times? Yes. You know, and I used to tell them when they were young, if you get into trouble, you don't want to come to me because you're going to be in more trouble. And my son one time wanted to go to this thing at the school, whatever, with his buddies. And I told him, I said, you better not have any booze. You better not have any, don't get into trouble. And so he goes, don't I get a phone call that night from the principal? Your son was with a bunch of kids that were that's been drinking beer. I said, oh, really? He says, do you want to come get him? I said, no. He goes, excuse me? I'm like, no. He got there on his own. Let him get home on his own. I said, was he drinking? He says, I can't prove it one way or another. So let me tell you, when he come home, he got grounded. And I'll tell you, I didn't take no snuff from my boys. They didn't do what I said. They'd get a scuff and botch. Okay, so when Italian, you're getting cracked. And my boys never, ever raised their hands to me or anything. They knew better because I tell them, you're going to call the cops on me. You better make sure that's what you want to do. Because when they haul you out of here, you're done. But, you know, my kids really didn't give me that much trouble growing up. You know, thank God for that. My youngest one, no, not at all. And the oldest one, yeah, you know, he had ADHD, so he was kind of tough. He was destructive. You know, he'd ruin furniture. He would do stuff. He was hard to deal with. But I had my parents. They helped me so much with him. But you know, kids today, like I said, you know, I'm nice to everyone, especially my seniors. Oh my God, I love my senior citizens. I just do. Because you know what? I'm not far from there. And I want to be treated like I treat people. And, you know, there's nothing I wouldn't do for anybody. You know, I have a heart of gold. I really do. And, you know, I'd give the shirt off my back. That's just how I am. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. You know, I mean, so I worry about my grandkids and what they're facing with this crazy world. And it is a crazy place today. I mean, really, we're at war with our own people, with this Democrats and Republican stuff. I just don't understand it. All I can do is pray to God that He helps this country and not let evil come upon us. I mean, so that's pretty sad, but I don't talk about religion. I mean, excuse me, I don't talk about politics because everybody has different views and different opinions and everybody's entitled to their different views and opinions, but you know, yeah, so you know, you guys know, you know, the old fashioned. I'm just old fashioned, and that's just the way to be. And yeah, times are hard to be a parent. You're right about that, Veronica. You're absolutely right. But what a big difference. Then when I was born, I mean, we didn't have to lock our doors at nighttime. I mean, you know, there was no air conditioning. You slept, you had the screen door open, you laid on the living room floor. I mean, we didn't have things to worry about people robbing or, you know, coming in and, you know, I just, I can't, I don't know. I just wish it was like it used to be. And, you know, I don't know how to make it better. I really don't. You know, so I do the best I can. That's all you can do. You know, if I know somebody needs clothes, I donate my clothes. You know, if they need something, you know, if they need food, you know, Thanksgiving, you know, if I know of a family that can't afford food, yeah, I'll buy them a turkey and whatever they need for a meal. I hate to hear people being hungry or so if you come here, that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to sit down and then I'm going to put all this food out because that's how we did. That's what my mom did. That's what my grandparents did. You know, say, I'm not hungry. Oh, you're going to eat. So I'm kind of like that, but that's okay. But I'm not perfect. I'm far, believe me, I have my faults. We all do. We all do. But I think if you have good intents and intentions and God knows you have good intentions, then you're going to heaven. And yes, everybody, Sarah, is entitled to their own opinion. Absolutely. I agree with that. And so that's why I will never talk politics or anything, and not even much religion. But yes, I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus. And I believe in angels and stuff. And so this medal I got for Christmas, I know you can't see it real good. It is Patroness Saint Raphaela, and she is the patron saint of sickness. And so I'm not one for wearing jewelry. I don't even wear my wedding rings, guys, especially when I'm crafting. And I'm just not a jewelry person. I don't often wear earrings. Sometimes I wear earrings. I'm just not a jewelry person. I'm just not big into jewelry. But this I keep, and I do want to go to church and get it blessed. And and I do pray. I pray for the sick. And you have a message. I have a message. When it's cold out and it's snowing, I think of the homeless. I think of the people that are out in the streets and they're cold or they're hungry. Um, and I have a warm bed to sleep in, and I have a roof over my head, and I have family, and I have a husband that loves me, and a husband that I love. And so many people don't have that. And it's just, I feel so bad for those people. I really do. I really do. And I just, life sometimes is hard. Life sometimes is hard. And honestly, if I had my choice, um, thank you, Mary. If I had my choice, I don't know if I would have chose to be born. And I don't mean that. I just not one that can stand to see somebody hurt or somebody suffer or an animal suffer, or I just can't take that. I don't watch violence. I hate violence. I don't watch violent movies. You know what, guys? I watch The Golden Girls. I watch The Jeffersons. I watch Sanford and Son. I watch all those 70s comedies, All in the Family. The good old, that's what I watch. And, my husband goes, how can you watch them? And I'm a big Three Stooges fan. I'm sorry, Veronica. I am a big Three Stooges fans, guys. I mean, I still have the tapes and all that, and I'll just play them, and I just laugh my butt off watching those Three Stooges. My mother used to say, how can you stand those simpletons, But I just thought they were funny. And, for a girl to like the Three Stooges, I guess that's, I don't know. But I would rather laugh than, than I just can't stand to see torture, suffer, nothing. And, sometimes people post things on my Facebook page about, somebody hanging a dog up on a clothesline or, I can't stand it. And to those people, I just want to choke them. I rescue dogs all summer long because people don't have the common sense to know when it's 90 degrees outside. It's about 120 degrees inside the vehicle, and you left your dog in there. with the window open this much when there's no breeze. Oh, yes, I call the cops. Yes, I'll call animal control. I don't leave that animal until that animal is rescued. And I had a guy spit in my face one day because I chased him down. I go in the stores and I'll just say, "Hey, who has a dog out in the car?" I don't care. That animal can't defend itself, and I'm gonna save that animal. And and the cops came and everything, and the cop says, "Ma'am, I understand. I appreciate what you're doing, but you have to remember, people have guns today, and they will shoot you." And if that's how I'm meant to go, then that's how I'm meant to go because I won't see any animal suffer. Not gonna happen on my beat. No way. I've rescued strays. I just won't let an animal go. I feed them. I had a stray kitty outside for 2 years. I made him a nice warm bed, and I couldn't bring him in the house because I have the dogs. And but I took good care of him until I got him fostered out. But I'm an animal lover, so if that makes me a bad person, then so be it. But anyways, guys, thank you for chatting with me today. I've really enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support on my channel. And don't forget to tell me that you've shared this video, and so I can start writing names and getting them into the can because we are getting close. I think we're like maybe 70 people away. So, the problem is when you do a video once a week, you're not really getting out there. Okay, so people aren't seeing you. So I need to start doing more videos. So whether they're going to just be shopping hauls and creativity, whatever. But we'll get there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a very blessed Sunday afternoon. I hope you have a blessed day every day. Please be healthy. Pray for the sick and pray for our country. And with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. So until I see you again, ciao. Bye-bye. Thank you, Sarah.